Good afternoon, keepers of the cash, and happy Friday. I hope this week has found you guys well and that you've had all just a wonderful time reading, catching up with books, and may your backlog not get too far ahead. It's too late for me, but maybe there's still hope for you. But without further ado, went to a thrift store this week and picked up a stack of books, got some books off Whatnot, and a couple books off eBay. So we're just going to look into this haul and see what I got. Nothing crazy, but a couple good deals, I think. And, well, let's get to it. First up is I picked up Xena Warrior Princess #0, the art cover. I already had the photo cover, so I got that off eBay. Got it nice and cheap, so completes my number 0 covers. So I was happy to pick that up. And then a book that I have, but this was in, I think, better shape. And they even sent it in Mylight. So this is ASM 203. This is the 3rd appearance of Dazzler. I still need to get her 2nd appearance somehow, Uncanny X-Men 131. For some reason, I don't have that book, so I'm going to have to keep an eye out for it, try to get it on the cheap. But there we go, her 3rd appearance. And I think I have 2 or 3 of these. And plus, I have the reprints of Marvel Tales, which are just great. But fantastic book. Absolutely love that issue. Then we have this stack here is from Whatnot. So we have Captain Marvel, issue number 34. I just love this cover because it's her old Miss Marvel outfit, which I think was probably her best costume, in my opinion. And just a great cover with her and Marvel. So had to have that one. I think I got this from Comics Elite on Whatnot. This one I got from Nerd Pharmaceuticals, and this is just a beauty. This is Jay Ferguson. This is the Nerd Pharmaceuticals exclusive variant, and this is Hell Sonja, Red Sonja, issue number 1. Just think it's a very beautiful cover, kind of photorealistic. Reminds me a lot of Lucio Perillo, so love that. Had to have it. So there we go. We got that to add to the PC. This is a win. So some of these places run contests. They spun. I won. And I ended up winning Harley Quinn number 25, the Virgin variant with the Carla Cohen cover. So not great cover, really beautiful. It doesn't really look like Harley Quinn to me, but the art is absolutely incredible. But I'll probably end up giving this away and run a giveaway with it. So that will go in some kind of mystery box I build, but this will end up back in the community somewhere. But a beautiful cover and a fun win, and you know. Got a little bit of heat on that one. This one is just a personal buy, something to add to my Black Cat collection. And this is Mary Jane Black Cat #1. This is the Ivan Tao variant, and just a gorgeous cover. Absolutely love it. The way he uses the splash of red hair and just the black and the white. I think it just a phenomenal cover, in my opinion. I absolutely love this one. Now, the rest of these books I got from the Princess of Comic Gains off Her Whatnot. Her Whatnot is my favorite one to shop. You get some good books. They're fair priced, and she ships them out really fast, and she usually includes an extra. So this first book was just a gift from her, and this was 3rd appearance of the Black Cat. So, and this one I didn't have. So ASM 204. So another Black Cat key for me. I didn't have this, and it came for free from the Princess. Thank you, Princess. I really appreciate your kindness. I got a nice stack of books now that you've okayed me that are just gorgeous and pieces of my personal collection. Thank you very much. So great book there. Really surprised to see that. Love that book. And then a little Spidey haul here. They're having a Spider-Man show. So I picked up the all-new, all-daring Peter Parker, the Spectacular Spider-Man 107. Just a fun cover. And I want to say there was something to this one, but I don't remember. But still a fun cover. Didn't mind grabbing that on the cheap. I got a spin on the wheel, and you win a free comic. When you make a purchase and it's $10 or more on the Princess of Comic Gains show, they have a wheel where you can win prizes. They usually have a slab. They have some exclusive variants. They have their variant, and they just have a free comic book. So I got a free comic, and she knows I like Red Sonja. and gave me issue number 12 of the Red Sonja series. A great issue, a lot of fun. One of the more well-known covers too, so happy to add another copy into my collection. Then I picked up just a fun cover and got this really cheap, but ASM 213. And, you know, before John Romita Jr. got all blocky with his art. So, fun cover there. And I always like the Tarantula as a villain. I know he's kind of a minor villain. But, so ASM 233. Then ASM 241. I think you get the Vulture's origin story in this one, I believe. I could be wrong. But fun cover. And then issue 277. A whole bunch going on with this one, but you have a feature in here by Charles Vess, Cry the Wendigo. I think Charles Vess is great, so can't wait to... Actually, I never got to read this one, so that's going to be on the to-read list. So also another pickup from the Princess. And then finally, I picked up my third copy of this because I'm just buying this whenever I see it. And this is The Amazing Spider-Man 279, the first Silver Sable cover appearance. So whenever I see this book, I grab it. And I'm going to have a bunch of them in my PC just because. And a fun little cover with her and the Jack-o'-lantern. So that was the Whatnot Gains. And then today, while I was waiting to pick up my kid, I stopped into a thrift store and picked up all this. These were only $1.50 an issue, so I think I got some nice ones in here. Now, this is something I didn't know was a thing. So, this was in a Wendy's kid meal, and they had it there, so I paid the $1.50. I haven't opened it, but it has Superman and Wonder Woman on it. And in the back, it has like some stuff you put together, but there's a comic inside too. So I'm trying to decide if I'm going to open it or leave it polybagged. You DC fans, let me know what should I do? Should I open it or should I leave it in the bag? And did Wendy's have more than this one comic, or was it just this one? I got to do a little research. I didn't know that Wendy's ever did comics. Then picked up week 3 of 52 because this was the first appearance. I just forgot her name. She was the second Isis. She ended up marrying Black Adam. But this was her first appearance. And then one of my favorite Batwomen, I picked up issue 7, first Kate Kane, $1.50 for the key book, both of those. Issue 9, they had 2 really nice copies, so I grabbed it. Her second appearance in Cameo. And you got like a one-panel shot of her in this book. It's a good little piece of art. It's nice, and you get to see her in full costume. But then we have week 11, which is her first full appearance in costume. And so 3 Kate Kane keys. This book goes for, I think, like $18 to $23 at the moment. I got it for $1.50. And as you can see, there's not a thing wrong with this sucker. So really good cheap key gets. Let me know what you think. So I also collect the Secret Origins series. There was 50 issues. I think I need like 7 or 8 more, but I always forget to make a list. And when I get to these places, I can't remember what I have and what I don't have. So these are only $1.50, so I picked them up anyway, just in case they're ones I don't have. So this is Secret Origins number 11, Hawkman and Power Girl. The Golden Age Hawkman. So fun there. Then we have number 15, The Spectre and Deadman, another fun cover. And another reason I was a big fan of this series too is Roy Thomas as a writer. And you guys all know what I think of Roy Thomas. And then number 22, Secret Origins starring the Manhunters. And great covers on these old ones too. So complete in one volume, 3 hero histories and more by Thomas and Simonson. Then this is a one-shot I already had, but I picked it up again because, again, $1.50. And it's in near mint shape. 64 fatty pages. And this is Supergirl and Team Luthor. And that is Lex Luthor's son. So just some 90s goodness there. I think this was 93, this book. Good little story, though. And it has a little Supergirl art portfolio in the back. Then this was a 19 issue series. This marks the third. This one's not in great shape, but I never see this series anywhere. It was Good Sword and Sorcery, but there's only 19 issues of it. I have issues 1, 2, and now number 6. And this is Warp. So it's just, again, it's just a weird little series that I pick up if I see it. And it's probably going to be super difficult to put together because you don't ever see these books anywhere. Like I said, I've been looking for over a year. That's the third one I found. Then I have this miniseries. It's 4 issues. This one's a little beat up, some spine damage, but I'm just going to make this one my reader copy. I do have a near mint, and this series isn't worth anything. But I think there's an outside chance a character like this could show up now that they've introduced people like Werewolf by Night into the MCU. So I figured, why not pick up a reader copy and leave my nice minty number 1 alone. I think I have 2 minty copies of 1. But this is Nightside, and this was a fun 4-issue series, a little on the darker side and on the supernatural side of Marvel. And a series I don't think hardly anybody knows about or even knew existed, but it was a fun 4-issue read. Then I picked this one up whenever I see it. And these two, the covers are a little dirty. I have near mint copies of both, but again, for $1.50, these can be the readers. This is Defenders of the Earth number 1. I think that might be my 5th or 6th or 7th copy of that. And Defenders of the Earth number 2. So they had those and I grabbed them. Now this next series I have twice. This will give it to me a third time, but this particular 3-issue series is going to be in a giveaway just for fun. And this is the Marvel Comics adaptation of Darkman. We have issues 1, 2, and 3. So just a great superhero movie before it was like super cool. And I'm going to be doing another retro cover rewind, and I'm going to just do TV and movie adaptations. And then we'll think of a hashtag for the comments, and that'll be a prize that I'll give out with some other stuff. Then Requiem for Dracula number 1. I think this reprints Tomb of Dracula 69 and 70. So just some fun reprints in there. Then another big book, Squarebound, Excalibur by Claremont and Davis Neary. So $1.50, big thick read. And Chris Claremont and some X characters, you can't go wrong. And I think that's 4 of those. Now this one I already have, but this is a really minty one, and it's within the first 4 issues, and this was a 4-issue story arc. So this is Marvel Fanfare number 2. So I was happy to get a second copy of this, because usually I think this is like a $8 to $10 book, which I got for $1.50. Then Marvel Fanfare 34 with The Warriors 3. So I haven't read this one. That'll be fun. And then I picked up 2 copies of this because they were there, and it has Hellcat in it. So again, a book that's not worth, this one's not worth anything, just to me. We have Solar Avengers starring Hawkeye, issue number 9 with Hellcat and the Shroud, and Mad Dogs and Mystery Men. So they had 2, so I grabbed them both for myself. One I won't touch, it'll just stay nice and clean. And then of course, I'm trying to put together a Silver Sable run. I know I have one of these, the other one I'm not sure of, but this is Silver Sable number 20. Just a fun cover, Steve Lytle. And then, is that Steve Lytle or did I just say it wrong? Oh, Steven, I don't know, I think it was Steve Lytle. I could be wrong on that cover. And then issue number 3 right here, just another fun cover, Silver Sable. And that's it, guys. That was the mega haul from Whatnot and the thrift store in town. So let me know what you guys think. I thought I got some fun books, some good books, and I think those Batwoman keys are pretty good pickups at $1.50 a piece, as well as that second ISIS first appearance. And the Whatnot buys I thought were great from the Princess of Comic Gains and from Nerd Pharmaceuticals and Comics Elite. But let me know. And until next time, guys, keep it casual. Attention Attention all, use channel sponsor Rogue Trader at theroguetraderutah.com and my code Keep It Casual for 10% off your comic cleaning and pressing needs. Remember, when submitting your books to be graded, use a trusted professional.